New Switch games just keep raising the bar higher and higher and higher. And this week is star-studded from top to bottom. We got 7 new Switch games, 6 brand new announcements, 1 release date update, and it is a glorious package of products. We're going to react to the trailers like we always do, but I'm telling you, we got first-party dream come true games. We got third-party awesomeness. It's such a good list, so smash that like button if you're excited for the future of Switch and the games coming. Let me know in the comments down below which title you are most intrigued by, and if any look bad, feel free to say that as well. But this is going to be a great time because we also have the ARMS fighter announcement coming on Monday. Who are they going to add to Smash? It's not a new Switch game, but I had to cover it because I think ARMS is underrated, and I'm so pumped to see what Sakurai does with a fighter from this fighter. Is it going to be Twintel, Min Min, Springman, a mix of the characters, kind of like Hero from Dragon Quest? We'll find out on Monday, but right now, let's find out about the new Switch games. This series is every Saturday. You know when it happens, and this one, it's one of the very best. Nintendo is pushing Pokemon really freaking hard on Switch right now, and from the moment I saw this trailer, I lost it because I knew from the first frame that this was Pokemon Snap 2. They're calling it New Pokemon Snap, but it's basically Pokemon Snap 2, and I've been wanting Pokemon Snap to come back since it first appeared on N64. They didn't do it on any of the handhelds. They haven't done it yet on Switch. And now here they are. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I saw so many people on Twitter being like, why can't the mainline Pokemon games look like this? And that's a very good question. But obviously, it is a totally different genre, a totally different type of game. And it's going to be $60. That's what the pre-orders are saying. I think a lot of people were hoping to be a $40 game, especially since they said it was inspired by Pokemon Snap. It kind of sounded like, oh, maybe it's like a half step. But it looks to be a full sequel. It's got a lot of new Pokemon, and it's $60, so I hope it is long. A lot of different, maybe even modes, a little different variety, a lot of Pokemon to photograph, and I hope it hits in 2020. Look, I would so much rather have Pokemon Snap 2 / New Pokemon Snap. I gotta get used to that title. I'd so much rather have New Pokemon Snap hitting in 2020 than like a Let's Go 2, even though Pokemon Company says they've got another announcement next week, so we might be talking about another massive Pokemon game, even bigger than this, when we're back for new Switch games in a week's time. But right now, I am hyped for this. I think it's going to be so much fun. It's a clever title. It's a great usage of the IP, and even if they are going to inundate us with a tsunami of Pokemon product, this is one I've always dreamed of. Haven't you? I have yet to see this trailer. I saw the tweets that Kingdom Hearts was coming to Switch, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a dream come true. But it's Melody of Memory, which is a rhythm game. Now, it has a ton of songs, like triple-digit songs from Kingdom Hearts and Disney. It's supposed to be coming later this year. But everybody, I think, was hoping for, like, a collection of Kingdom Hearts or maybe an original game. When they said original game, I don't think they meant run-along rhythm style. I mean, it could be fun. Theatrhythm, or however you pronounce that, for Final Fantasy is a cool series. It was on the handhelds. Watch the sad cutscenes as you run along this dedicated path. At first, when I saw a screenshot, I was like, oh my god, it's a Kingdom Hearts racer. Like, it's like Kirby Air Ride. You're running along Kingdom Hearts style. That looks pretty cool. These, like, battle ones, I like that a lot. I didn't know those were in there. That's pretty fun. Melody of Memory. It's not the Kingdom Hearts I think people wanted, but it is putting Sora on the system, which is a start. Maybe eventually we get more, if it does well. And I guess it's a new idea, so that's pretty interesting. It's just not necessarily my cup of tea. I would have liked an original title. That would have been pretty sweet, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and we are getting something Kingdom Hearts on Switch, so it should be okay, right? I hope. Are any of you guys excited, or are you bummed that they didn't do a main line? Melody of Memory. This one has been rumored for a while. And Nintendo has assembled such an arsenal of free-to-play that Apex Legends coming this fall just made sense. And Respawn had said, like, hey, we want to make it happen. With Fortnite on the platform, Warframe, Paladins, you knew Apex was coming eventually. I wish that Respawn would bring something else to the system because they're such a phenomenal developer. And for me, Battle Royale just isn't my genre. This is a trailer from the new season. There's no date on the Switch version. They say fall. The cool part / concerning part is that it's going to have crossplay. How will Switch players, though, compete with PC players? I don't know. The good news is you can play with your friends. You're going to be able to play on, you know, the different platforms that you prefer. Anybody going to prefer Switch? I mean, is this something you want to play, like, on the plane? Well, I guess Wi-Fi would be hard. Is this something you want to play at the doctor's office? Well, let's not hope for that either. Is this something you want to play at school? Is this something you want to play in bed? Apex, I mean, it is impressive that Nintendo has assembled so many top-tier other genre experiences that you wouldn't typically associate with a Nintendo platform. The Switch, while not the strongest console, has really done a good job of covering the whole gamut of gaming, and I respect that so much, and I love that we're getting the big ones on Switch. The platform represents all the fan bases and can appeal to you and you and you and you, and not just, hey, if you love Mario and Animal Crossing, but you like Apex, you like Fortnite, you like Doom? Come on. Our system's for you as well, and we got games for everybody. Mortal Kombat 11? Hook it up. This will be a nice one in the fall. Whoa, Carrion. It's Carrion, it's crazy. Bloody reverse horror self to Switch this summer. It's Devolver Digital, so I'm always like, ooh, they have such good taste. They pick some of the weirdest titles, and they end up working out so well. You know my love for Enter the Gungeon and Hotline Miami and Ape Out and games of that sort. This one is weird because you are the virus. You are the thing you'd normally be fighting, and it's hitting Switch this summer. No set date, but it sounds like it's going to be coming soon. And look at this. You're a monstrosity. Yeah. I haven't played the demo because I wanted to wait and see if it would come to Switch, and here we have it. This looks like just eerie. It reminds me of Prototype. Did anyone play Prototype back in the day on like 360? Prototype is not a fantastic game, but in the era of Infamous and Prototype, I really liked those superhero titles, and this is definitely not a hero or really a villain. It's more of just like a super monster game. You guys about it? Because every franchise wants to be represented on Switch, Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour is coming to our console on June 23rd for $10. But it's also going to be $5 at launch with the sale, which I respect. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Duke Nukem at all, but if you're going to do a game from yesteryear, then I like that it's $10, and I love that it's $5 at launch. They say it has new bonus content, new episode 5, new Duke Talk high fidelity voiceover, and hey, it's Duke Nukem 3D. So if this was your thing back in the day, cool. If you are not of this era and say you're like, I don't know, 18, I don't know if there's anything for you to do here, unless you want like a Doom-esque shooter where you have a really funny, obnoxious main character. I will not be picking this up. Yeah, it's that kind of game. But I know a lot of people are, some people are still into Duke Nukem. A few people are still into Duke Nukem. And, you know, hey, at least they're bringing a lot of different franchises to the system. We saw Duke in Bulletstorm when they brought the Switch version of Bulletstorm. It had playable Duke, which is interesting. So it kind of makes sense that this game would eventually come to Switch. It's cheap. It can't hurt anybody. I won't be buying it though, so, you know, even though it is Switch enhanced, and even though, like, honestly, the graphics, I think those graphics are kind of charming in a way. Gyro aiming is really cool for an old title. I didn't even know it had that. Wow, that's actually really cool. Okay. I'm not going to play it, but it has HD rumble and gyro, which is really nifty. Okay. It's a pretty nice package. Gosh, Duke Nukem jokes. EA Play was a pretty big letdown, but they did say 7 games coming to Switch in the next 12 months. Burnout Paradise, Apex Legends, Lost in Random. This is from Zoink Games, the people that did Faye, Stick It to the Man, Flipping Death. Let's watch. I haven't seen this. It's a dice game.
There is another dice.
Oh.
With the power to change everything. Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll. To play the odds.
Roguelite?
And break the curse of random.
I can't wait for Dicey Dungeons on Switch, by the way. Lost in... Oh! It's like a puzzle adventure. It almost reminds me of like Yeah, it's like Psychonauts-esque. I like the art. It's like Coraline or Nightmare Before Christmas. It's coming in 2021, so you got a ways to wait, but... EA's indie initiatives have been surprisingly good, no matter what you think of EA.
They should be scared of us.
Like Unravel, Faye, they're pretty good initiatives. And they give all the money back, the profits back to the developer, which is nice. Sign me up. I mean, Zoink has done good work. I haven't really loved any of their games. I think Stick It to the Man, Faye, Flipping Death, they're all good. Like, they're recommendable. I just don't love them. I wish this was Image Inform making a brand new, huge game with EA, but hey, Zoink Games and Lost Random, I'll check it out. Keep my eye on it. Our last title of the day is a game that was supposed to release in May, and then last minute said, It's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, the pod racing extravaganza. There's no new trailer for the Switch version, so I'm rolling a really old trailer. Remember these graphics? Now, they're going to look a little bit better when it releases next Tuesday, June 23rd. It's $15. Duke Nukem 3D is $5. Yes, this game is from a more recent era, but I think $15, it should be like $10 or $7 or something. It's kind of a fun game. I remember enjoying it back in the day. I had it on, what, PS2? PS2 is where I think I played it. This is like the Dreamcast trailer. But look, it doesn't look phenomenal. It looks crispier than this for sure. Like, this looks like a blurry mess. But it's not going to blow anyone's socks off. It is Star Wars on the Switch, since Skywalker Saga got delayed until, I think, October. But there's other Star Wars games. It's like a fun diversion, but $15 you get so much more game and so many other options. I don't know. It's hard for me to recommend this one, even though it's like, if you have the nostalgia, you love Star Wars, yes, but if not, probably pass. There you have it, my friends. A freaking star-studded sequence of Switch titles. I told you it was going to be good, and what do you know? It really was. New Pokemon Snap, Apex Legends, Kingdom Hearts hitting the Switch, Duke Nukem 3D, if that's your cup of tea. We also have Carrion, which looks to be a great indie, Lost in Random, which has me incredibly intrigued, and a little bit of love from Star Wars. Now, we're also getting love from ARMS, so next week is going to be good, and I think with the continuation of all these E3 digital events, there's going to be a lot of nifty stuff on new Switch games for a good long time. I'm very pumped for that. Let me know which title has you most pumped in the comments down below. For me, it's got to be New Pokemon Snap. Hands down, easy answer, let's go. I also think Carrion looks really good, and Lost in Random is better than I expected. I'm intrigued by that title. I also want Psychonauts 2 on Switch, but hey, Zoink, they've done good work. Who's the ARMS fighter? Gonna be Paper Mario's out in like less than a month. It's a good time to be a gamer. It's a great time to be a Switch owner. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Stay safe, stay healthy out there. Have a fantastic time. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and are pumped for this list. It was a great lineup. Great lineup. You guys are great too. So until next time, SwitchForce out.